It's good being with you again on ONIF TV. This is Serious Matters. My name is Olukunle Abraham, and with me here is...
My name is MC Top Secret.
Why are you thinking of your name? Well, let's go on straight. We're going to be discussing a few issues. No fewer than 5 indigenes of Ali Wedi village in the Koli Edo community in Efikpo South local government area in Ebonyi state were on Tuesday allegedly attacked and killed by assailants from Cross River State on their farmland. This victim was said to have been killed while harvesting cassava on their farms. When they were attacked, the assailants, according to source, killed and allegedly ate up their lifeless bodies of their victims. Now, that takes the killing going on in Nigeria and different parts of the country to another level. And I saw one of your videos this morning where you said the president said we should count ourselves very lucky. So please, with this, probably you didn't see this one, that killings have gotten to another level where people now eat, their victims. And so how do you join that or match that with what you said? First of all, why did the president say we should count ourselves lucky?
As far as what the president said, to me, I think the president is actually moving with some speakers, some people that they're actually trying to motivate Nigerians, because what he said, the only point I grabbed from what he said was we should be happy because despite the insecurity, despite everything that's happening in Nigeria, we are still united. That's the main thing he said. He said he knows there is problem in Nigeria, there is economic crisis, there's everything in Nigeria, but if he said that at this point it is another country that they are facing this same problem, they will have separated since.
But between you and me, we are not being being cessationists, in this particular case. But between you and me, do you believe that if not for this, let me call it the iron hand that is being used to, drowse certain situations in the country, do you think we'll still be together?
I can say seriously.
Even now, are we together? The point is, you can keep everybody in one room. You understand? You can keep everybody in one room, and yet each person is at different locations. So are we really together?
We are not together. Let me say, in fact, it clearly shows. In fact, on social media, you see some people will be fighting against each other. Some Hausa fighting Igbo, Igbo fighting Yoruba. In fact, they really used us. Those leaders, they know how to. Let me say, they know how to turn our back to each other.
Yes, also.
Seriously, they really tried on us. Seriously, on that aspect, they really tried on us because no one actually loves us again. No try love each other again. No more love.
But we personally, do you still love? Don't you love other tribes?
Me, I love other tribes now. Other tribes.
Yes, because personally, I won't have Fulanis who I relate with.
Yes.
You understand? Some of them even here on this side. Some of them will speak our language. They speak Yoruba very, very fluently. I mean, very, very fluently rather. And so I have a lot of them that I relate with. I give a ride to, whenever I see them on the road, I give a ride to them, and So would we really say that they have really turned our back against ourselves?
Yes.
Maybe on the larger scene. On the majority scene, a lot of people have been turned against themselves.
Let's take from this angle, from the present angle.
Yes.
We can't say what president is doing is not right because we don't have that right to the president. Most of the
it's democracy.
So
you say at least, but respectfully. Yes.
Most of the let me say the appointments given by the president, mostly he choose one tribe. You get it now.
It's been one-sided.
One-sided. So which makes some other tribes to say, okay, we are all part of Nigeria. Why are you just facing one tribe to be giving them big appointments, but the other tribe giving them lesser appointments? So which makes each tribe just hate each other and then try to.
I think that is normal. That should happen normally because even among siblings, when parents give preferential treatment to a particular one. When you look at the story of Joseph, the problem Joseph had was the problem of the father and the mother loving him more than the others. That was all. In fact, maybe it wasn't just a dream. I mean, why would somebody say he dreamt? Why should my dream the dream that I had while I was sleeping. Why should it scare you? Why should it be a problem? You know. So, but then I think it was mainly because. But come to think of it, this issue of now some people killing and eating. That's not Fulani. This one is not an issue of Fulani. You know, I mean, we've had very gory situations in the last few days, killings on that side. But this one's killed and ate up. The only person that they released was somebody they discovered was not from the community they were attacking. They said that was the only reason why they released her. But these ones, they did not just kill them, they ate them. Are we saying that we have cannibals among Nigerians?
See, this kind of things, I wasn't surprised actually, because it happened during the NSAS.
That was the reference somebody made.
You know that someone actually called the army policeman and ate it raw. So I don't know what
actually it was a bond. It was a bond. Okay, it was a bond police officer.
Both raw and bond. Why do you eat the flesh of human being? Why?
So I think that has now gone beyond just wanting to kill the person or wanting to attack the community. Now I'm trying to think, because it's not just an issue of I hate this person. They kill and they not eat. Is it like they kill the person for hunger or before? You understand? I mean, quite a number of things run through my mind. But then the president said we should be happy. Yes. Then we can't be happy with such things like this, you know. And I still feel that they should fish out these people from among us. Because this is not an issue of Fulani headsmen. This is not an issue of ordinary gunmen. Gunmen have been killing people, they just kill and they go. But this ones, they are killing and eating. This is serious. Now let's run quickly to the issue of our dear Madam Onochie. Lauretta has been on the scene for quite some time now. And what we've been hearing is that she's a member of APC. I've always known Miss Lauretta for APC. You understand? So how she came up to say that she's no more a member of APC, she's not a partisan, because the seat of the chairperson of the INEC must be somebody who is non-partisan. Yes. You understand? So, but there, yesterday, the Senate's, thumbs up to them. They rejected outrightly our nomination. But then, this morning, I woke up to the news that President Muhammad Buhari is likely to represent her. Is she going to be represented with a different? I don't know if you should get this. Yes. Is she going to be represented with a different CV, or is something? What is going to change about the process?
Let me start from here. Lauretta is actually the female version of Lai Mohammed. Lauretta man that we see the truth. And
still try to explain the truth out of
the Senate actually gave an evidence. They actually gave an evidence to say that this is a card that you are actually a member of APC. On seeing the truth, she wasn't denying the truth. That I was a member of APC since 2019. How come? When did you deny it? When did you leave APC? There was now. About the issue of the president nominating her again, actually, which means the president hasn't taken the step actually, but it was the Senate that was actually saying it. So, which means the Senate is just tired to tell the president to nominate her second time.
And so I hope, what are you foreseeing? I hope she will not scale through the second nomination.
Seriously, this is Nigeria, anything can happen. And this our Senate.
Let's run. Let's go to South Africa. Okay. Let's see what's happening in South Africa. There's been this protest. I mean, when that judgment about Zuma came up, and we saw the judgment, we were like, wow, how even this could happen in Africa? That the next president will be sent to jail, and then he actually reported in jail. We thought, that was all. Only for some youths to get on the streets and started protesting. They want his release. What's the problem? Are we okay? Seriously, I was bothered when I saw the protest. And the lootings they were doing, they started looting shops. To make matters worse, they looted a shop where they sell coffins. Coffins. We saw somebody who was eating cake in the shop, but that one is understandable. He's been hungry before he got it. But these people were looting coffins. Are they preparing for
pre-burial?
I'm gonna keep it for interestingly. I remember a friend of mine, my wife we were not married there, when she had an accident, and she was going to when she was going to drop the crutches, somebody said, please give them to me.
Are you planning to have that?
She said, what? Are you okay? What's the problem? Who knows in the future?
What happened? He was planning.
I saw one comedy. One guy did a comedy, a skit, and said Igbos, respect to Igbos anyway. He said Igbos can convince you to buy just anything. He said he remember the young guy, an Igbo guy convincing his friend. He said his friend came home with crutches, and he was like, what happened? He said, see you. It was Chile who said I should buy. Do you have a broken leg? He said, no. That he said there is promo. That there is promo.
You should buy it.
You should buy it. Just in case things go up and you have a broken leg. So that was the issue of the coffee that led us to that point.
Okay.
What do you see about the picture of what is happening in South Africa? Are you sure we don't have a problem, an ancestral problem that is disturbing us in this part of the world?
Yeah. We have, in fact, Africa in general, we have problems. Now, for a whole president, an ex-president,
yes,
himself, okay, maybe he felt guilty.
He felt guilty.
Okay, what I did was wrong.
Yes.
And he told himself, okay, let them arrest me and do the normal judgment.
And they did.
Why the supporter approach? I
supporters.
In fact, now, they don't, let's say if they protest,
yes,
that one is okay, protest. But looting shops, that's very bad. They don't even other shops, they are still looting coffee. What's the coffee do?
The looting shops and lives have been lost. A number of people have died. Over 20 people have died.
Now, just imagine, because of someone talking in.
Yes.
So, seriously, this Africa we need special prayer.
Well, thank you very much. Maybe we'll see your pastor about that. Because I don't understand what is going on in Africa, where somebody is being alleged to have committed an offense and is being sent to jail for what he did wrong, and people are still coming out to say release him.
For what? Yeah, problem.
Somebody is putting our head to the head. Yeah, well, I don't know. We have issues here. Well, thank you very much. Also, subsequently, I think we should go. We'll come back again some other time, and then we'll discuss some other serious matters. We hope we really do find ourselves lucky eventually, because lucky, the president said, killings are still going on, and people find it difficult to eat today.
3 square meals a day.
No, we don't even need 3 square meals in some quarters now. At least to eat one.
I could one.
One. Some people don't have one.
No more afternoon food.
No more afternoon food. It's becoming serious. We hope that things calm down very, very soon. And this issue of borrowing, they are trying to borrow again. Maybe the borrowing will happen very, very soon. Yes, it has been approved to some point.
They are always borrowing.
And the borrowing the borrowing will go alongside devaluation. The value of our money keeps going down, and then that means that the prices will keep going up. That's serious. We hope that things get better. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you so Top Secret. My name remains Olukunle Abrahams.
And I am MC Top Secret as usual.
And so we'll see you again. Bye bye.